Hey guys, it's William. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make some amazing homemade pita bread. These pita bread are divine and fluffy and delicious and so cheap to make. Honestly, you will love them. Even if you have access to some amazing pita bread in your supermarket, these will definitely impress your friends if you tell them that you made them homemade. So let's start with the recipe. I'm also going to show you at the end of the video how to use them to make homemade pita bread pizzas. They will be divine and you already know it, so let's start with the bread. So this is going to be a pretty standard bread dough, and I'm going to first of all heat my water to about lukewarm, and then when it's there I will add the yeast, and I'm using dried yeast here. And as you saw in the beginning, I also added some sugar just to make sure that the yeast has something to eat while it grows. And then we can let it rest for about 5 minutes or until bubbles appear. Now for the dry ingredients, I'm going to use a mix of whole wheat flour and regular bread flour. You can make these white if you would like using just plain bread flour, but I would definitely not use just whole wheat flour, they will be too tough. And if you want the ingredients list, it will be down below this video. And then I'm going to add some salt and olive oil. This will give a perfect taste. So as you can see, my water mixture is pretty foamy and weird looking. It's perfect, exactly what we want. So I'm going to add it to my dry ingredients and mix well. So once you start to have a bit of a bowl of dough, it's time to knead the dough for about 5 to 10 minutes. If you are using your own hands, I would suggest 10 minutes. If you are a lucky person and you have a stand-in mixer, I would just recommend using it for about 5 minutes or until you have a pretty elastic yet sticky dough. Great, my dough is now looking perfectly sticky and elastic, so I'm going to put it in my old bowl and I'm going to let it rest for about 2 to 3 hours until it doubles or almost triples in volume. In a hot room is always best, or you can put it in your oven but turned off, of course, and then we can finally shape our pita breads. My dough has rested, and as you can see, it's looking divine and full of bubbles. It's amazing, very soft and yet moist. So now we can work it one more time on our floured surface, and I'm going to shape very small balls that I'm then going to roll thinly using a rolling pin, of course. And as you can see, I'm just dividing my dough in about 8 to 10 pieces. Once you have all of your pita breads ready and laid out on your prepared baking sheet, you can bake your pita breads in your preheated oven at 230 degrees Celsius. That's about 450 in Fahrenheit. Yes, it's very hot, and I'm only going to bake them for about 5 minutes or until they look puffed up. You see, they will almost look like a bubble, and as you can see, they are looking very fluffy and thick. So once that you have your beautiful pita breads, you can eat them right away with some basic hummus, for example, or anything else. They will be amazing that way, but you can also use them as a dough for pizzas. As you can see, I'm going to show you how I make my own pizzas using some pita breads, and you can definitely use whatever you want. It's just a little example for you to give you ideas in the kitchen, but it's delicious anyway. there you go, this video is already finished. And of course, if you would like to make this recipe, you can find the entire list of ingredients in the description box down below this video, as well as my social media, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon for another amazing and sweet recipe. Ciao!